Now let's talk about sales channels. I'm going to cover only the top two sales channels based on the specific type of product that you're looking to sell. In the details in this module, you'll find a lot more information on being able to find those different avenues and sales channels that you can utilize in building your business in the future. Now, there's two paths that you can take when it comes to selling on different sales channels. The first is a product that is ready to sell on Amazon. You can consider using Amazon when selling almost any product. There's a few details that you have to consider when selling on Amazon. You're going to need product descriptions, possibly videos, detailed information for your product descriptions, and all of the details that you're going to need for a website, but you're going to need all of them ready to go when it comes to Amazon. There's going to be a ton of other best practices that you can learn when it comes to listing your product on Amazon, but let me tell you just a few things to get you started. Now, considering the first step on Amazon, it's going to be listing your product. Now, whether you're selling a product that's already on Amazon or if you're listing a new product that's not on Amazon, you need to consider how you're going to list your product. Are you going to be listing your product underneath a product description that's already created, or are you going to start a new listing? Now, let's talk about starting a new listing. You're going to want to first put all of the details that can be found in your product description. I'm sure you've seen on Amazon where you find a ton of keywords in a product description. Sometimes it feels like there's so many different things in that product description, but it's the easiest way for a product to get found on Amazon. Now, to take it a step further, you've probably seen the bullet points on Amazon. I would suggest you adding 5 bullet points to your product description. Make sure you detail as much information as you can when it comes to listing that product on Amazon. Now, creating a video and adding it to your product description is a really great way for customers to be able to understand and engage with your product. I'm sure you've been on Amazon before and seen a video, and it might have encouraged you to purchase the product based on the video. Now, consider this when it comes time to creating that product on Amazon. Now, in this module, I've added a couple bullet points for you to look at or services that you can utilize to be able to create those videos and be able to give you the information that you need to be able to move forward with the video. Now, the second sales channel that we're going to talk about is Etsy. Now, Etsy is specifically designed for people that make their own product. It is one of the best sales channels or platforms to be able to promote your product for something that you personally make by hand. Now, there are a few takeaways that you need to consider when it comes to selling on Etsy. One of the first things that you need to consider is the fee structure. Now, I didn't mention this on Amazon, but it's the same thing when it comes to Etsy. There's going to be listing fees, advertising fees, processing fees. Now, you need to consider all of the costs when it comes to selling on these sales channels. Now, you're not going to be able to do that until you list your product and be able to see what those fees are. Consider pricing your product a bit higher on these sales channels to be able to compensate for the cost difference that you're going to have to pay in those fees. Now, I'm going to give you the top trick when it comes to selling on any of these sales channels. Offer free shipping on your product, and you'll be able to sell your product a lot faster. Now, you can build that price into your product to be able to compensate for the shipping cost, but it will move your product to the top of the algorithm. When it comes to Etsy, this is going to be even more beneficial. Your products might not be shown as much if you don't offer free shipping. Now, consider offering free shipping on a standard order size of $30 or more on Etsy. And when it comes to Amazon, consider offering free shipping at least on $25 or more orders. These are the two standards that both of these platforms follow when it comes to free shipping. So consider following their best practices when it comes to offering free shipping to your customers, and you'll be more successful on selling on these platforms. Now, in this module, I also detail some other insights on other sales channels like eBay and Walmart. Now, there's a lot more detail that can be covered on this subject. If you comment on this module, we can send you specific information that we might have to help you be effective on the sales channel that you're looking to sell on. Because there is an ever-growing number of sales channels, we're not going to be able to cover every single one of them in detail. Now, the next module is going to talk all about social media platforms and how they come into play to be able to find your customer, to market to them, or sell a product.